All right, back today. This time we're going to play some Flight Simulator. And you know what? I didn't change this. Hold on one moment. All right, so welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is also another thing we're going to be doing on Twitch probably every Sunday. Check out my schedule. I've got a new schedule and one I think I can follow. Basically, I'm going to spend a good part of my time on Sunday streaming. A couple different times, different games. We may do some other stuff during the week, but those will be hit and miss, as in I don't know what days I'm going to have available. Real life, some stuff has changed, and it looks like Sunday right now is going to be my best day to schedule stuff, so that's why I did that. Then we'll, as usual, make adjustments as we go along. I don't know why I'm looking at that. Why am I looking at that? I want to look at... Oh, wait a minute. Let me get off this. We need to get back to... There we go. All right. So, Alexandria, Indiana. That is an FBO that I own. We are flying a plane I bought, Cessna 122 Skyhawk, Eden Air. It's based here at I-99, and eventually I'll probably change the rental and bonus down, but right now it's just where it's at. So we're going to fly, and let's do the first trip to Connersville. I've got one day left on this assignment, so let's go ahead and do that one. Yeah, I don't want to take that. I don't want to take a 2-hour flight right now. So we can sign that. In case you don't know, this is FSEconomy. This is a game. I call it a game. It's an add-on to Flight Simulator. Not just Microsoft Flight Simulator. It uses some of the other flight sims also. But when you get signed up for this, and it's an older, clunky sign-in system, you've got to sign in for the site, and then you have to actually sign in to start your, quote, virtual business. I don't know if I could go through that. If you look on YouTube, there are several videos that tells you how to sign in and can help you along with that. But yeah, you come in, and at first you don't own anything. You just have to rent planes, find assignments to fly. So that's where we're at. I bought one of the cheaper planes is a Cessna 172. You can only fly 3 people. Limited amount of cargo. It's just 2 people, 2 country stars that want to take the 40-minute flight over to Connersville. So let's do that. We're going to fly for Great Lakes Logistics LLC. That is my company. Okay, so everything is set up here. All right, so now I need to move you over to, there we go. So this is our, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator. I got us at I-99 near Alexandria. We're going to KCEV, Connersville. Let's see, taking off to the north. That's good. And we get up here, and well, I want to come in the other direction if I can. Why does it do that? Nope. There we go. All right, let me just change this way. So 18 was come in 36. Nope. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. 18. Yeah, that's what we want. Taking off. We want to take off the other direction. It's a 42-minute flight. While that's loading up, I'll show you something else here. We go back into our FSEconomy screen. There's my assignment. Here's my aircraft, the Cessna 172. There's my registration number. I only have 36 gallons of gas, or 36%, 19 gallons. We were going 40 miles, so we'll probably tell us we've got plenty of fuel. But let's see what it says. Yeah, it says we're only going to use 4 gallons. Double that is 8. Because you want to go there and back. And I always like to leave a bigger cushion than that because I still don't get the fuel settings right flying. So let's refuel it. Choose me. And we're going to put up to 27. Fill it up halfway. Okay. It's giving us 27% there. So let's go back here and get back to Microsoft. All right. So let's get ready to take off here. Got to start my flight. You have to start it in the game before you take off. So the game syncs up with the FSEconomy syncs up with the game. Make sure you have the right plane. It adjusts the fuel for you. Okay, and we can take off anytime. Just rotate. All right, we're in the air. At 1,000 feet. I'd like to get up about 1,300 before I adjust the flaps. All right, 1,200 is close enough. Oop. Okay, flaps should be up. And we still want to climb up. Oop. Now that's one thing with my setup here. I use a flight stick, and it has a it has a all right. That's one thing about I don't know what I was going to say. I know I can't talk at the same time they're talking. You can't hear me. Oh, my flight stick has a pull to the left. I try to work it out a few times, and I just cannot. I've readjusted, re-zeroed the stick and everything, and it just, for whatever reason, it's there. All right, get that straightened up. You can see right here. We're following the red line there. So I'm not exactly on the flight path, but I end up wobbling left and right with this slight pull I have. We can come outside and you can look around. When I first started flying, this is how I did it for everything, for takeoffs, landings. I think it's easier to see where you're at in relation to everything. Okay, I can move my. So I'm going to roll in there about 4,000 feet. Let's bring the. I already brought the mixture down. We'll bring the idle down. Throttle. And get rid of that. I don't think I have. There we go. Live weather, live timing. There we got my registration number. This is the default livery. I know, pull one, yep. All right, we're 28 miles out. Really don't want to get much higher. I do not know everything about this plane. I've been through the startup procedures a few times, shut down procedures a couple of times. But yeah, I need to do more of that. But I just wanted to get some flights in today. See the cars moving on the highway down there. I do want to start leveling off, or losing a little bit of altitude here. Alright, that green dot up there, that should be another plane. These are other people who are online right now. They're out flying. If it's one of you that's watching this now, hello. Alright, let's go inside. This is not a completely steam powered. I mean, you have most of your gauges here, but you have your digital stuff here. I don't know how to set any of this. I know how to read most of these, but to go setting stuff, I'm not sure yet. So I've still got a lot to learn. I come down here. I know this is the throttle. I control it on my joystick, so I don't have to reach down here all the time. This is the mixture. I am set up just below 50. 42. That's a little lower than I usually am, but I don't know exactly what the proper settings are on that. I know each plane, the altitude, all that makes a lot of difference. There's the compass and the bug. Here's a compass. This right here is your altitude. This is your knots per hour. This is your rise or sink rate. There's supposed to be hours there. I'm not sure what the 20 is. Here's your fuel. And this is what tanks are in left or right. Temperatures. Okay, get back on course here. is your VR map. I pull this over to my second screen. Same thing that's in the cockpit. There's your red line that you're supposed to follow. So okay, 19 miles to our timed approach, which is this guy over here to the left. And when we reach that, then that should give us the landing clearance. I've only flown this time a couple of times here out of I-99. I actually bought it over in Paris, France. And instead of having it crated up and having somebody ferry it over for me, I hopped it over. A couple stops in France, crossed England, Ireland, over to Iceland, over to Greenland, over to Canada, and then down. And currently on Microsoft Flight Simulator, there was one point between, I believe it was the cut between Greenland and Canada, that I had to fudge the gas a little bit. There were a couple of airports on FSEconomy that is not in Microsoft Flight Simulator that I could have made. So, being that this is all tied into FSEconomy, I figured, well, that it would be okay for me to fudge the fuel a little bit to get that extra 20 miles or wherever I needed to get to that next airport when FSEconomy was showing the other one there. It's just not in Flight Simulator. So yeah, it's up to you how you want to play things. Do you want to fly from outside? You want to fly from inside? I mean, you can look out the windows. For Indiana here right now is pretty flat, a lot of farmland. You can fly straight to, like I'm doing here. You can fly routes. You get in the mountains. You can either hop over mountains or actually fly the flight routes between the peaks. You can talk to your air traffic controllers. And you can get into parts of this game, which I have not done yet, but you can get in and there are people who come in and actually be the air traffic controller. They're not flying, they're sitting watching the air traffic and directing you around and giving you your clearances. So it can get pretty real if you want it to be. So, all right, how do we want to land this? Do we want to be inside or outside? I didn't look to see when I get out here. I hope there's some passengers going back. Be nice to make a little money. We're gonna make money going over here, so I'll show you that when we get landed. I'll show you how FSEconomy works that out. Yeah, I didn't know if I was going to be enough to do this, but the sim takes, Bike Simulator takes quite a bit of processing, and OBS seems to take quite a bit, but seems to be working pretty well here, so knock on wood. So there's another airplane up there. So that must be a flight route. There's another one there. Over here's the moon. Just a little crescent there in the sky. And this is nice day. We turned the live weather and timing on. Depending on what I'm doing on if I have the live weather set up or not. I have my company. I'm also have joined another group. And I fly for them once in a while, and usually I'll turn the weather and that off and just make it clear skies, and because for them I'm flying, I've flown in Australia and I've flown in England and France for them, so I'll have to adjust the time, so I'm flying in daylight. But I think with my plane here, I think I'm gonna try to keep it live weather and live timing. See what happens. Okay, we're 8 miles out. Really need to start descending. So I think it's like 1,800 feet out here is the altitude, so we want to keep it above probably 3,000 for now. When I get a little more comfortable with the controls inside here and being able to read everything, and that I'll turn breakdowns. I'll turn the breakdowns on. Right now I got them turned off. Here's the question: what should be my next plane? Because this is just one to get me started. I got a plan. I got a plan for Great Lakes Logistics, and I got a plan for what aircraft I want to fly. I pulled that throttle down. See how much quieter it is inside the plane now? So All right, looks like we're going to hit the timed approach here and have a straight into the runway. Here's the timed approach. You come into there and then you radio in. Across clearance, there's your airport. There's your marker lights showing you the runways right there. Okay, close enough to it that you can start making adjustments, but I need to keep going straight here. Start putting a slight bend in it. Okay. I do not know what that is. Yeah, I don't know what it is. That went away. I think it was telling us we were over the marker, but all right, I gotta get outside here so I can see where we're at. Come on, buddy, you're not gonna radio in? Thank you. All right, we're going to, we're not going around, we're going to go straight in. We're going to attempt to go straight in. Because I overshot that turn. I believe the last time I flew into this airport, I had to go around. All right. I got myself coming in there too slow. All right. Wow, I am all over the place. Here we go. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. Oh, that's a little hard, but there we go. Let me slow down. And put the emergency brakes on. Okay. I get the little pop-up. You can't see it saying that FSEconomy has accepted the flight. Let's go back to the main menu. Alright, now let me show you what this is doing. Alright, that was who we just flew. If we update my flight, it should be off of there. Go to logs. We flew from I-99 to KCEV. 2 passengers was 1,047. My rental time, even though it's my plane, I still have to rent it. It cost me $45. Additional fuel, $18 in fuel. Ground crew fees was $104. Booking fees, there wasn't any of those, so I was $122. Distance bonus, because I have a distance bonus set up for my home airport, is $40. So altogether, I earned $839. $420 of that goes to the Great Logistics Company, and the other half goes to $419 goes to me. So, I think I want to see. No, that's not what I wanted. Why did it hit me twice for fuel? I only put it in once. All right, I'll figure that out later. Right now we want to go back to the logs. This is where our plane currently is. If I were to log out and not play it for a week, it would still be sitting there unless somebody else rents it. So we are going to rent it again and take it back. They got a rock star wants to go back. So, should make just enough to be even going back. Actually, we might make a little money on it. So, go to my flights. Got enough fuel in there. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we got enough fuel in there. So, don't need to fuel up. So just need to go over and put my flight path in. So, there we go. I didn't show you that, did I? That's all right. I just put my flight path in from Cardinalsville up to Alexandria. So I'm going to hit fly and it will start loading up the flight. Okay, fuel's off. Why are you not starting me on the runway? No, I know there's no snow on the ground. I mean, it was cold this morning, but not that cold. Okay, here we go. Guess it has a grass runway and a asphalt one. Or two. It's alright. We're airborne. That's all that matters. Alright, and go ahead and fix the flaps now. We're over 1,000 feet. Okay. See if we can pick up some speed here. Okay. And we're at 2,000. I just adjusted the mixture. Start our turn here. Back for home. Okay. Whoop, that's the flaps, wrong one. Okay. Pull the throttle back a little bit. Right at 90 airspeed. That's pretty good cruising speed, I think. At 3,000 feet. Yeah, we're good there. Oh, see, I'm going to speed this up a little bit. 1, 2 times. You notice it gets bumpy and jerky, and it don't like to be sped up. And if you want to jump in and fly this plane, it is available for public rent. Most of the time it will be sitting at I-99. There's a couple, there should be some small quick trips to make there, like the one we just made. Cat knocked something over. All right, 6,000 feet. Okay, I gotta slow this back down. And let's go to outside mode. Yeah, we're a lot higher than I want to be. So yeah, I think my next plane is going to be a little bit bigger. I don't know if I'll go with the King Air or the Grand Caravan, or maybe I'll jump into one of the jets. course, the bigger and faster the plane, the more it costs. See, I think a couple more FBOs I want to buy. They're for sale. They are asking, they're working FBOs, so they're asking a pretty good chunk of change for them. Speed it up here again. Alright, and we should be coming up here in a minute. Got about 9 miles to go. And then we'll turn and head into the FBO. Okay, we're coming into our timed approach. And if we turn at our approach, that should turn us right into the airfield. You can see the airfield, they got it over there marked on the left side of the screen for it's over 4 miles to go. This is just a small base of operation, so we just have to announce our intent to land. Okay, and they automatically pop up the pattern entry. Again, I'm flying straight in, so The bigger airports, you have to wait for them to call back and okay you to land. And that's such a small one. Alright, so if I put in some flap, it should slow me down and get me raised up slightly. Actually, I'm going to put in another round of flap. I got a bit of a crosswind here, I think. I'm going to stay above the trees here. Alright, now we just settle in. Settle in. Ooh, hard. All right. I'll take that. Yes. To do that, we're going to come back here. We're going to go back and look at FSEconomy. Check our logs. Okay. Well, we split $550 between me and the company. Okay. So, I don't know. Let's see. How do I show you this? Go here and look at the. If you want to know what the information they give you on the screen, I don't understand this 141 for sale. It's not for sale, but I see that pop up on all of them. So I guess that means it's not for sale. Current location, the home. It's got 4 seats, me and 3 passengers. Cruising speed's 100 knots. This is what I was going to show you. I've got it paid off. I paid for this one outright. You can talk to other players, and some of them have set up finance companies and whatnot to where you can finance a plane for, of course, a cost. But you always have a monthly fee. The 728 or sorry, the 172s are fairly cheap. You know, $700-800 for your monthly fee. Mine's $722 right now. Depends on what options you have on the plane, the airport that is its home base, all that stuff. You also got to do a 100-hour check on the engines. So every 100 hours you got to do a check, and depending on the plane, every so many hours you have to do you have to strip the engines down and redo them. All cost you money. Of course, the bigger the plane, bigger the engine, Some planes have more than one engine. So that can get pricey. So you have to know what you're doing. I have the VFR, IFR, and autopilot in here. I will probably add the GPS at some time. I'm just not adding it today. But yeah, I mean, it gives you, all this information, all the logs of everywhere it's been. View maps. Select all. You can't see that, so all right, never mind. So yeah, that's FSEconomy, Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you're watching me live, stick around for a minute. I want to talk to you. And for those of you watching on this is a recording on my YouTube channel, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you down the road.